In this emotional journey, we delve into the heartbreaking story of Sam Coe's tragic demise in the world of Starfield. As we explore the events leading up to this devastating loss, we'll uncover the impact it has had on the game's narrative and the players themselves. Join us as we pay tribute to Sam Coe and remember the character that touched so many hearts in the gaming community. Prepare for a tearful experience as we say our final goodbyes to Sam Coe in Starfield. Sam Coe, a beloved character in the vast universe of Starfield, held a significant role in shaping the game's narrative and captivating the hearts of players worldwide. Known for their unwavering loyalty and unmatched courage, Sam Coe's presence in the game was a beacon of hope and inspiration for many. As a key figure in Starfield, Sam Coe's backstory was intricately woven into the game's lore, making their tragic demise all the more heart-wrenching. Born into a world of turmoil and strife, Sam Coe rose above adversity to become a symbol of resilience and determination. Their journey was filled with trials and tribulations, but it was their unyielding spirit that endeared them to players and solidified their importance in the game. The events leading up to Sam Coe's tragic demise were a series of unfortunate circumstances that ultimately sealed their fate. As the story unfolded, players were forced to make difficult choices that would have far-reaching consequences. Despite their best efforts, the weight of these decisions ultimately led to the loss of Sam Coe, leaving a void in the hearts of players and the game's narrative. The sorrowful tale of Sam Coe's demise serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the impact our choices can have on the world around us. As we mourn the loss of this cherished character, we are reminded of the emotional connections we form with these virtual beings and the power of storytelling in the realm of gaming. The fateful event that led to Sam Coe's demise began with a seemingly innocuous mission, one that would ultimately change the course of Starfield's narrative. As the player embarked on this quest, they were faced with a series of critical decisions that would test their moral compass and challenge their strategic thinking. In the heat of battle, the player and their team were confronted with a dire situation. Surrounded by enemies and with time running out, the player had to make a choice: save Sam Coe or prioritize the mission's objective. The decision was agonizing, as both options carried significant consequences. Regrettably, the player chose to prioritize the mission, leaving Sam Coe to face their fate alone. As the team pressed forward, the sounds of battle echoed in the distance, a haunting reminder of the sacrifice made. The consequences of this choice reverberated throughout the game, as the loss of Sam Coe left a lasting impact on the player's experience and the game's storyline. The tragic demise of Sam Coe serves as a somber lesson in the power of choice and the weight of responsibility that comes with it. As players continue their journey through Starfield, the memory of Sam Coe's sacrifice will linger, a constant reminder of the heart-wrenching decisions that can shape the course of a game and the lives of its characters. The tragic loss of Sam Coe in Starfield has far-reaching effects on the game's storyline, gameplay, and the player's overall experience. The absence of this beloved character leaves a void in the narrative, as their unique contributions to the story are now missing. Players may find themselves reflecting on the choices they made, questioning whether a different path could have saved Sam Coe and altered the course of events. In terms of gameplay, Sam Coe's demise may lead to new challenges and obstacles for the player to overcome. The loss of their skills and abilities could force the player to adapt their strategies and rely on other characters to fill the gap left behind. This shift in dynamics may also prompt the player to forge new alliances and explore alternative routes to achieve their objectives. The player's experience is undoubtedly affected by the emotional weight of Sam Coe's tragic end. As they continue their journey through Starfield, the memory of Sam Coe serves as a constant reminder of the consequences of their choices. This somber realization may encourage the player to approach future decisions with greater caution and consideration, as they strive to prevent further heartache and loss. Ultimately, the demise of Sam Coe in Starfield serves as a poignant turning point in the game, altering the storyline, gameplay, and player experience in significant ways. The event stands as a testament to the power of storytelling in gaming and the emotional connections we form with virtual characters. The emotional impact of Sam Coe's demise on the gaming community has been profound and far-reaching. Players around the world have expressed their sorrow and grief over the loss of this beloved character, with many sharing their personal experiences and connections to Sam Coe on social media and gaming forums. The heart-wrenching nature of Sam Coe's demise has resonated with players for several reasons. Firstly, the character's rich backstory and development throughout the game allowed players to form a deep emotional bond with Sam Coe. As a result, the loss of this character felt like losing a friend or a family member, making the event all the more devastating. Secondly, the circumstances surrounding Sam Coe's demise, which involved difficult choices made by the player, added a layer of guilt and responsibility to the emotional turmoil. Players were forced to confront the consequences of their actions, leading to introspection and self-reflection on the impact of their decisions in the game and beyond. Lastly, the gaming community has come together to mourn the loss of Sam Coe, sharing their stories, artwork, and tributes to the character. This collective grieving process has not only highlighted the emotional depth of the gaming experience but also demonstrated the power of storytelling and character development in forging connections between players and the virtual world. In conclusion, the emotional impact of Sam Coe's demise on the gaming community is a testament to the power of immersive storytelling and the deep connections players can form with virtual characters. The heartbreak felt by players around the world serves as a reminder of the emotional investment we make in these narratives and the lasting impact they can have on our lives. In this video, we've delved into the emotional impact of Sam Coe's tragic demise in Starfield, exploring how it has affected the game's storyline, gameplay, and player experience. We've also discussed the gaming community's reaction to this heart-wrenching event and the power of storytelling in forging connections between players and virtual characters. As we conclude, we invite you to share your thoughts on Sam Coe's tragic end in the comments below. How has it affected your experience with Starfield? What choices would you have made differently? Let's continue the conversation and support each other through this emotional journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more gaming content on Thozer 666. We appreciate your support and look forward to exploring more gaming adventures together. Stay strong, and game on. Crying video game thumbs up.